Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the new FREEZE Bernardo Silva. This card has now got a cam card. We're going to go through this card, the player bio, details, attributes, his traits, of course some clips, and the summary at the end. But before we get into all of that, there's two things I want to talk about today, guys. The first thing is thank you so much for all your support. 50 subscribers, lots of likes, comments, and I appreciate every single one of you stopping by the channel and giving me all that love. The second thing is, for those of you who haven't done that already, please do hit that like, subscribe, that bell so you know when I upload, and comment down below what your thoughts are on the FREEZE promo, if you like this card, and what your thoughts are on the review as well. So let's get into the review for Bernardo Silva. 5'8", high medium work rates, left-footed, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. I bought him kind of high, guys. He is going to obviously drop during the week with the promo carrying on and more packs being released. I did reasonably well with him as well. 7 games, 11 goals, and 9 assists. So a really good return. Guys, I'm not kidding. This should have been higher, 100%. I should have 7 games, 15 goals, 12 assists or something like that. This card is a joke. And it's finally the position that you want Bernardo Silva to be playing in. So I really recommend you guys taking a look at this card seriously if you were starting up a team, which we'll get into a bit later, which is mainly a Portuguese team. Anyway, getting to the player details, I put a hunter chemistry style on him. He has everything in the dribbling and the passing department. I just want his speed and his shooting to be boosted a little bit, and that did help a lot, especially with his finishing. Some absolute demon finishes, as you'll see in the clips later on. There's a lot of them to come. Attribute details, the key ones, guys, are his dribbling again and his passing. Bernardo's passing is absolutely phenomenal. He finds gaps, he plays balls into the channel, he gets them over the top. Any type of pass you want to make, he'll make it. His pace, it's a little bit slow for what I need sometimes my cam to do, which is to drive past. If they don't have the strength factor, I would like them to have the speed factor, and he doesn't have the strength factor. Doesn't quite have the speed factor of Alejandro Gomez or a Tyson from the previous reviews, but still an excellent card, especially for the build-up play. And then of course his dribbling, the tight dribbling this guy can go into, and it's weird. It's like he has some sort of special animations where he can just keep players away from the ball so easily and so quickly. It's different to Gomez and it's different to any other player I've used. He's absolutely fantastic. Agility, of course, the main one there. The weaknesses here, guys, I'm going to get into are, one, his free kick accuracy. That's a big one for me. It really affects his ability to put in effective set pieces, as in shooting from them. His corners were a little bit weak as well, but I don't know how much that's affected by that as well. And in terms of another thing, volleys, I created a lot of chances with him on the volley, just in the box, in and around the box, and he was a little weak in that section as well. Of course, boosted by the hunter chemistry style, but you do need that on him to make that a little bit better. Finally, getting into the traits, of course, we have the flair trait, outside of the foot trot. Outside of the foot shot trait, the playmaker trait, and the technical dribbler. So he's got a lot of great elements to this card as well. I really loved using this card, and I hope the clips show that as well, that how good this card is, because really, guys, it's absolutely phenomenal. And without further ado, guys, now that we've covered the basics of the card, let's get into some of the clips. So guys, just get into some of Bernardo Silva's clips here. First of all, we're going to get into the assists, and I wanted to show you guys his general play with Bernardo Silva, but the problem with this was that he just ended up getting too many goals and assists for me to do that. I ended up trying to take all the clips that I wanted to show you guys, and it ended up being around 6 minutes long. And I know that's quite a lengthy amount of time to just watch clips for. I don't know if you guys would like that, so if you would, let me know if you would like longer snippets of clips as well. I do not mind uploading more of those in there. As you can see here, guys, some of the passes that this guy makes, absolutely phenomenal. Again, a little through ball there to Oxlade-Chamberlain and a nice little chip over the keeper into the back of the net. This one in particular, guys, was one that surprised me. Look at the weight on that ball. It's absolutely perfect for Perez, and actually he does it again in the next clip. It's an absolutely sensational ball. He gets it here from Aubameyang. Look at this ball in behind Walker. It's just so well placed that it's difficult for the defender to get back in, and imagine that's Robert Perez on the end of that, so not a particularly fast winger. He's in and away with the ball. No chance of the defender catching him. In terms of his finishing, guys, his left foot is a peach, but that doesn't mean he can't use his right foot. As you've just seen, he's got a 4-star weak foot and he's got an absolute ping of a left foot, which means that no matter what you shoot with, you're going to get a goal. Again, there you can see he held off the defender quite well there. I know his strength isn't the best, but at times it did prove useful. Another powerful finish. Alisson cannot keep that out of the net. The great thing about Bernardo is that he makes absolutely sensational runs as well. He's got such a variety of finishing, and on top of that, he's just an overall very clinical finisher. So what it means is that you've got such a dangerous player in and around the box trying to finish that the opponent's not really got much of a chance to stop you. Again, you see that run. Once he's in behind the defenders, he's really difficult to stop because he just carries on running no matter what. Again, skips the defender here. At this point, I'm thinking, I know I've scored. Chip the keeper, nice and easy, and into the back of the net. Again, you can see some of my reactions as well. Some of the goals that he's scoring are just so tight, so pinpoint. I just couldn't believe how well he finished. And the final one here that we're going to see, again, holding the man off well, taking it out wide and just pinging it into that far corner of the net. So guys, in summary for this Bernardo Silva card, he of course plays for Manchester City in the Premier League Portuguese, so he's got a lot of linkability to, of course, the Manchester City players. You can go across using linkability from other leagues, but we'll get into that in a second. 615 on the PS, 615 on the Xbox. I expect that to drop later on this week and then potentially rise, because this card is really good. I don't know where he'll drop and rise to. That obviously remains to be seen. I think it really does depend on just what kind of packs they release this coming period, and whether there's another team next week. 7 games played, 11 goals, 9 assists. Like I said, it should have been more for me. I felt like I did really well with this card. I've thoroughly enjoyed using him. Really fun card to use. His best stats for me, short passing and his agility. Passing and dribbling on this card is the key. Free kick accuracy and volleys. Again, the problem for me, I boosted his volleys a little bit, so he did get away with it. But if you're not going to boost that, you're going to boost other parts of this card. He will struggle on that kind of things. Pros and cons, of course, beautiful passing as you saw there. And the cons again, one key con which I picked out, guys, which is really important, is his positioning. Now, Bernardo Silva does this weird thing where if you play the ball with him in deep, he stays deep to receive the ball again. And I don't know if that's just something that's specific with him, but it's something I noticed, so keep that in mind if you want to buy this card. In terms of similar players, you've got there Baggio and Hadji, very good technical, quick little players. Fantastic little card like Bernardo. Guys, I love this card, but would I honestly recommend it? No, because of the linkability you've got right there. Bruno Fernandes is the card that holds this guy back. You've got some great options in Ronaldo, Renato, Figo and things like that. But for me, overall, Bruno is better. And so for that reason, I would not recommend buying him, even though he is absolutely sensational. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. And if you did, please do hit that like. And until next time, I will see you in a bit.